guys, welcome back to Live, Love, Life, and Travel. This is your girl Shamika, and if you're new here, welcome. Just to let you know, I do upload on the daily, and I upload my travel videos every Monday to Thursday, and my free talk videos on the weekends. So if you're interested, please hit that subscribe button. So today is going to be on vaccinations and travel vaccinations. Not one of those deep conversations about vaccinations in general, so don't worry about it, even though I would love to have that conversation. Someone had a question about vaccinations and if I think they're necessary, if I gotten them, or I'm paraphrasing here. But so let's talk about vaccinations. So okay, before we get started, I kind of have to sort of put a disclaimer out there. I'm pretty biased when it comes to vaccinations. So I never am gonna just tell you guys exactly where you can go and just read off some government page. If you want my opinion, I'm gonna give you my opinion. But in saying that, because I know someone's going to come to my page and say, oh my gosh, you're giving them really, really bad advice. The doctor says, and the FDA says, and the government says you have to get vaccinations. You have to do exactly what the government tells you. Anyway, that's my little rant. So as you can see, I'm pretty biased when it comes to vaccinations, but not all vaccinations. I do believe some vaccinations are needed. They're critical. You should get them to be healthy. I don't believe every vaccination is necessary. For instance, like I haven't gotten a flu vaccination since I was age 11, and I haven't had the flu since I was age 11. So there you go. My opinion is I don't believe that vaccinations are necessary for most of Southeast Asia. If you're going to be in a population or a general population where a lot of tourists travel through, a lot of people live through, that's pretty densely populated, I don't believe that is necessary, especially for Thailand. And I believe even I did a little bit research on it before, like months ago, that I believe Thailand is even a very low like malaria vaccination needed area. So, and that's from the government, that's what they said. So I don't really know the long list of vaccinations that you need. I do know the biggest one, the one I hear about the most, is malaria, and you can get like the pills, and I've heard so many horrible side effects when it comes to those malaria pills, and I just think there's negative side effects when it comes to most vaccinations. Again, like the flu vaccination actually has something in it that people can be allergic to and have very, very adverse reactions that they will never recover from, and they don't even test you if you're allergic to that, I think, specific ingredient. I'm not sure what it is, but anyway, I just think, you know, they can have negative effects, period. But like I said, some are needed. If you can get a life-threatening disease and die, I would rather get the vaccination. Malaria is not necessarily life-threatening. If you get medical help, you're gonna feel like shit for a while, but you can eventually recover. I think there's another shot like rabies or something like that you can get. The thing is, you can get rabies shots here if you get bit by a dog or a cat or some type of wild animal, and you can also get malaria pills here, especially for sure I know you can get them in Cambodia, and they're completely legit. I also heard people say that malaria pills don't necessarily completely protect you from malaria. It just sort of like you won't feel as shitty if you get it or something like that. And also so yeah, like I think vaccinations are necessary when you're going into a very sparsely populated area where a lot of tourists do not live, like the deep jungles of Thailand, or the deep jungles of Cambodia, or the deep jungles of the Congo and Africa. Like I think that is when you need to go to when you need to get vaccinations, or not even like just the jungle, just somewhere where a lot of tourists don't go, that's still very isolated from the rest of the population. That's when I feel like you do need to get vaccinations. And I can be completely wrong. Like I said, this is my opinion. Like, you know, if I went to a place that was very, very known for a deadly disease and people easily got sick, then I would get a vaccination. I'm not saying that I would never get a vaccination. I'm just saying when you're traveling through Thailand or Laos or Cambodia or Vietnam or what else, Malaysia or the Philippines, I don't necessarily think vaccinations are necessary. Now, if you want to be completely safe and you want to make sure nothing happens to you, get vaccinated. I am not telling people to get vaccinated. So am I vaccinated? Did I get any vaccinations? And the answer is no. I didn't get not one vaccination. I did not take not one malaria pill at all. And I remember I was going to Laos, and everybody for some reason was talking about, did you take your malaria pills? Did you take your malaria pills? And I actually kind of freaked out because it was the first time I really heard anyone talk about malaria, and this is the first time I actually had been to Laos. And so I was like, oh, maybe Laos is just really known for malaria. And so I was really freaking out because I didn't get vaccinated. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to protect myself from mosquitoes. I didn't even use bug repellent. I used cocoa butter, which cocoa butter is a natural mosquito repellent, and also vitamin B12. So I had my vitamin B12 drops, and I had my coconut oil, and that's pretty much what I used. And not only did I not get sick, I didn't get bit at all, which is unusual. And yeah, so all these people were taking these vaccinations and have these horrible side effects, and I feel like there was just no need for it. No one got sick. I didn't get sick, and I didn't even get bit. So yeah, I think bug repellent is not necessarily really healthy for you either, because the DEET that's inside of it. So I do believe if you're scared, if you're going trekking in the mountains of Thailand, still don't believe that you need malaria pill, because I have got bit by dozens and dozens and dozens of mosquitoes since I've been here, and I've never gotten sick. But wear long pants, wear long shirts, use coconut oil, use vitamin B12, use natural bug repellent. I just don't think it's very necessary all the time. Maybe I don't know, I probably won't even take it when I go to India. I don't know, it's just not even in my mind to do vaccinations or think about it. So I don't think it's necessary. I've been here for a year and a half, and before that I was here for a month. And I've never gotten sick. I have friends who've been here. I have one specific friend who's been in and out for 10 years, never got sick, doesn't get vaccinations. You can also argue that he's been here for so long that maybe he's immune. I have gotten sick once since I've been here, besides the other time when that was my potassium, and people said I could have had dengue fever. And I don't even know if there's a vaccination for dengue fever. I think you just kind of get it, but it might be a vaccination. But anyway, if I did have it, I was sick for a couple of days, and then it was over. I got better, and it was fine. It just ran its course. I mean, felt really shitty for a couple of days, but then I was fine. So that's my opinion. I don't think you need vaccinations for most of Southeast Asia, but do your own research. If you're going somewhere that's not that's isolated, that's sparsely populated, that is known to have some type of life-threatening disease that's rampant, that is easy to catch or something, then yeah, get vaccinated. I would get vaccinated. I'm just saying, if you're going to just come to the general area of Thailand or Vietnam or Philippines and Malaysia or something like that, I don't believe that vaccinations are necessary, and that is my opinion. But again, do not take anything I say as gospel in any of my videos. Please always do your own research and use your own discernment. If you feel like this is something you need, if you're a worry person and you feel like if I don't get it, I'll just worry that I'm going to get sick, then get the vaccinations. But in my opinion, I don't believe they're necessary. I've never gotten vaccinated. And yeah, that's it. Again, but do you, boo, Okay, so that's it. That's my opinion. That's my video. If you have your own opinions, if you want to tell me that I'm wrong, you can go ahead and put a comment in the comment section below. If you have gotten vaccinated and you're fine, if you've gotten vaccinated and you got sick, if you've been over here, if you've been traveling through Southeast Asia and you didn't get any vaccinations and you got sick or you didn't get sick or whatever, just share your story and share with the community and put it in the comment section below. If you like this video, please like it. If you want to continue on my beautiful game called life, please subscribe. And thank you guys from Live, Love, Life, and Travel.
And so I wake